Hello, in today's video, I have some foreigners sharing their good and bad experiences that they had in Ghana. Let's go into the videos, watch, come back and talk.
My name is Carolyn Boumé. I came from Atlanta, Georgia. I enjoyed my trip so far with African travelers. I had the opportunity to visit the castle. I visited the female dungeon and the male dungeon. We learned about the last, I think the last bath. We had the experience of wading in the water and seeing different museums and different things you can buy. So many different items that you can take back home that we don't have. I enjoyed the different hotels we stayed in. And the people are so nice. I never experienced anything like it before. I will be able to travel back again with my family. After I come back and tell them the experiences I had, I know they will enjoy it. I travel a lot, I travel different areas in Africa, and I decided to try Ghana. I tried Nigeria, now I wanted to try different areas in Ghana to see how it is. This is the first time I had to be able to tour around and see how everybody lives, see how the restaurants are, the different foods. I had the opportunity to eat this famous Jollof rice everybody was talking about, and it was delicious.
I woke up one day and realized that the American hustle, it wasn't meant to last forever. Like for years, I've chased the dream, the 80-hour work weeks, the fancy title, the elusive security. But then I realized, I asked myself, like, is the grind that I'm doing building a legacy or somebody else's empire? Like, why are we so conditioned to pay premium prices for stress when Ghana is offering coastal properties at life-changing values? Or when is black wealth or wealth in general going to kick in? You know, I just realized that the hamster wheel is going to keep turning until you jump off, which I'm finally doing with my move to Ghana, a much friendlier place where I can make an impact and invest financially.
What are the best African countries for African Americans to move to? So obviously everyone is going to Ghana, okay? That's just where the largest concentration of African Americans are. But I would have to advise against it at this point. Ghana is beautiful and it's really nice, but I would say the price is rising. Like what we're trying to escape in America almost is what Ghana is becoming. It's really expensive and most people do want to stay in Accra. They don't stay in Kumasi. They don't stay out like the actual country of Ghana. Most of the time when people are referring to moving to Ghana, it's automatically Accra. So from my experience, Accra is becoming very pricey and there's other countries that can kind of offer you more for less. So the most easy African countries I would say to move to, period, are going to be Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, transition wise. But again, this really is based on what it is that you're looking for. So if you're wanting like Africa light, go ahead and do South Africa. It is the easiest transition while maybe you use that as a hub to travel to different countries all around to see what you like. But I feel like as far as if you're looking for something stress-free, start in South Africa. But if you're looking for a large community of African Americans, it's definitely in Ghana.
I tried Ghanaian street food and in no particular order. First off is wachi. I love it. It's my absolute favorite. You could have it with whatever you like, but these are all the things that come with it. Next is cocoa. It's like Nigerian pap but with its own twist. Then there's this akara style snack with eggs. Ghanaians love eggs. This next one, I didn't really know the name, but it's corn with tiny fish. It wasn't bad, but I didn't like it. Like I said, Ghanaians love eggs. This one reminds me of POS in Nigeria. What's your favorite Ghanaian street food? Tell me in the comments.
Name 3 countries in Africa with the most intelligent, smartest, and educated people.
For education?
For education, yeah, in Africa.
Number 3 is Sierra Leone.
Number 3, Sierra Leone.
Number 2, Uganda.
Number 2, Uganda.
Yes. And number 1 is Ghana.
Number 3, Sierra Leone. Number 2, Uganda. And number 1, Ghana.
Yeah.
So you think Ghana has the most educated people?
Yes.
In Africa?
They are very intelligent people, smart people in terms of education.
In terms of education?
Yeah, they're number 1.
But the most educated man in Africa is not from Ghana now. He's from Sierra Leone.
But most of them, they are not educated like the one from Ghana.
Like Ghanaians?
Yeah.
Have you lived with Ghanaians before?
Yeah. I've been with them.
So what about Nigeria?
Don't compare Nigeria to Ghana, my friend, in terms of education.
I should not mention Nigeria to Ghana when it comes to education.
Don't mention Nigeria in terms of education compared to Ghana.
Compared to Ghana?
Yeah.
Are you serious right now?
I'm serious.
Than any other country in Africa?
I'm serious.
It's Ghana for me, my assistant. Ghana member, and if you're almost some character meaning what you see, because person Ghana, but Ghana. Oh, worry. Yeah, oh, you're wedding. What I said, Mungwane, why? If next time.
Ghana, I thought it was love, right? Well, every time I see Ghana police and they see me, they pull me over. It's like my whole car, my Uber driver. It's like, and I'm in a certain seat, and it's like they look through the car to see that seat that I'm in, and they pull a car over. Meanwhile, I'm watching a fan a bunch of cars over, and it's like they come straight to me and pull me out the car. It's like me first, they pulled me straight out the car. Be like, we want to check you. It wasn't like that before, but now it's like they, all time of the day, they looking through the car to see me, to pull me out the car. That's annoying. That's annoying, son. It's like if an American come over here, we can only come over here and have money. That's where we got to get extorted. That's corny, bro. What's that about? I show love everywhere I go, so you can't say nothing about that. But trying to extort me, pa, that ain't it, pa. You gotta find something else better to do. That's corny. We gotta talk about this. We gotta do something about that.
Why don't they have like a Malta?
My friends play so drum.
Let's cook for my man. Let me show you how I got this ring. On the menu today is groundnut soup with smoked turkey and fufu. I'm so tired of seeing fufu slander online, so let me show you how I prepare this. First up is always cleaning the meat and obviously cleaning after. I then get all the aromatics ready, which are onion, ginger, garlic, tomatoes, and scotch bonnet. Beside of the tomatoes, I give some of it in a blender. I always like to add a little thyme as well. This is the base that we need for our meat. Smoked turkey is already salty, so I only add a few spices and a little seasoning. Once the pot is boiling, I add the tomatoes, onion, ginger, and a few scotch bonnets. I let them steam in there until they soften. This doesn't take very long. Once soft, I take them out, let them cool off, and put them all in a blender. In the meantime, we also need to get our peanut butter ready. For that, I mix some peanut butter with tomato puree and boiling water. I mix that all up and let it cook. Now it's time to blend all the aromatics that I just took out of the pot. I give this blended mix back to the meat, and I like to use a sieve here because I don't like pulp in my soup. After letting this simmer for a while, I take the smoked turkey out because it can get very soft and fall apart. Once the oil is settling at the top of my peanut mix, it's time to give it to the soup. I also used a bit of water to make this more smooth. I add a few more spices, bay leaves, a little salt, and then let it simmer until oil settles. Once the oil is visible, I put my meat back in, and then my soup is ready. Now it's time to really get to work. I mix the fufu powder with cold water and make sure there are no lumps. Put it on the stove to cook, and then, guys, the arm workout starts now. Depending on the consistency you desire, you can add some more water. We like ours not too hard and not too soft. And now it's time to dish up this masterpiece. As Ghanaians, this will forever be one of our favorite foods. My man is about to enjoy. Chop time, no friends. Let me know what your favorite food is. Bye, guys.
Let me show you guys my favorite dish or meal at the moment. Like, I've been obsessing over fried yam, some eggs, and shito. That, I can eat this every day. for the rest of the foreseeable future. It is so good.
Okay guys, I am about to try the Ghana Jollof. So that means I'm about to end the long-standing war between Nigerian Jollof and Ghana Jollof. So
I hope you're going to be honest in your review.
100% honest.
Okay.
First of all, let's start. Before I even taste it, let's start analyzing. The color looks exactly as the typical Nigerian Jollof color. It's the whole rainbow, and so let's dive into it and see.
Now what do you have here?
Spicy goat meat. This is quite different from the way we prepare spicy goat meat. So let's see. Which one should I try first? No, the rest can wait.
No. You need to try the jollof because now there's nothing in your mouth, so nothing makes. You understand?
Okay.
Okay.
So. Should I give you a honest opinion? Wait, relax. Maybe it's from the restaurants. The rice is strong. You can try it, like it's not well done. So I guess it's from the restaurant.
You know, we don't make it soggy.
No, it's not soggy, but at least it's very strong. And I couldn't really taste okay, it's nice, it's lovely, and there's not much difference between Ghana Jollof and Nigerian Jollof. So I stick with Nigerian Jollof.
You're just afraid they will deport you when you go back home?
No, for real, but it's lovely actually. I mean, what's the war for anyway? They both taste the same.
That's good. All right.
Thank you.
The Ghana Jollof that she refused to say is nice. See,
but I said it's nice. Yeah, let me try the egg.
What's the name? Don't use fork. No.
They don't use fork?
No. You pick it. No, you pick it and then you take a bite and then the next one.
What do you call it?
Kosiane.
Thank you for sharing your experience.
Between our two countries and the danger that our country is in could not be more apparent. And this idea that Africans don't like Black Americans or don't see us as a part of them, Ghana just sinks that shit like the Titanic. They're so open to us. They call us brother. They literally say, welcome home. When I went to Elmina, the fact that I'm Black American got me so much compassion. They family, yo. And I went all over Ghana. This wasn't just me being in one city coming to a conclusion. I went from Accra to Cape Coast to Elmina to Tamale up north to the city of Wa to Mole and back. When I tell you that there is no equivalent of the kind of political, combative, vitriolic dialogue that we're having in this country, it's just absent. I didn't realize how much I think about perhaps being involved in an active shooting until I went to a place where that was literally not a possibility. You see, most Americans don't know about the Global Peace Index. It is this database that tracks how violent and prone to crime a country is and how safe you actually are. And out of 163 countries, America ranks 132nd. What's Ghana rank? 55. Those are just numbers. But you don't really understand the difference between 132nd to 55th until you really do a vibe check. I mean, the only 3 African countries that rank above Ghana are Mauritius, Madagascar, and Botswana. And the only Western country that ranks below America is Israel. And every country that is an active war zone is pretty close to where we are. Like going there's no question that America's more advanced technologically when it comes to like how often your internet works and the sanitation of the water and how often they pick up trash and how well the roads are like paved, right? But Ghana is more advanced socially. There are pockets of different languages, different religions that in the American context you would think would be at war. No, sir. People are getting along. There is harmony. And because of that harmony, there is safety. The social cohesion in Ghana compared to America is off the charts. The value-added interactions, the positivity, like you can smile at anybody, they'll smile back. Like you can ask anybody for help, they'll try to give it if they speak the language. Just the way in which you could feel the friendly vibe, the way in which people are like
holding hands. Even men, heterosexual, sexuality is not in question. It's literally about the bonds between folks. They're killing this part of the exam. We are failing so miserably. And don't make any mistakes. There are parts of Africa that are experiencing poverty to a level that would shock your Western sensibilities. So then the next question is, so how are they surviving? Nobody's starving, ain't no ribs showing. The land of Africa itself provides. I mean, literally, people being...
I just love what happened in the just concluded ECOWAS summit. And you can see Akufo-Addo, he's just 44 years, for crying out loud. Listen to this guy representing Ghana, and you will be amazed that now the young people of this generation are beginning to stand up, to stand in with the level of knowledge that they've acquired. And that is why we are asking, let the old generation who cannot execute what they're supposed to execute for the benefit of the continent, let them step aside and let the youth read. Listen to Akufo-Addo. I am going to be coming back to tell you what you need to hear today.
They are on a journey of no return. However, they are open to the idea of coming back to ECOWAS as a bloc, not as individual countries. And I think that these are concessions that we should be willing to make in the spirit of Pan-Africanism, of ECOWAS solidarity, coming together, focusing on the real threats that we...
That is the current Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ghana. You know that Ghana is ready for the next shift. What happened in Libya will not happen again. I'm telling you, America seems to not understand that people are waking up. Africa as a whole is arising. Let me let you understand that what happened to Gaddafi will not happen again. African Union were quiet until Gaddafi was killed. Now, ECOWAS seemingly looking like they are lukewarm. There is a rising leader, and I'm happy that in the absence of Kwame Nkrumah, His Excellency the President of Ghana is rising to the field, is rising to his status to stand to defend Africa. Ouagadougou will not be invaded because we are going to let the whole world know what America and France are trying to do.
The only 5 things where Ghana gets and Nigeria they look for and they no see am for life. 5 good things where Ghana gets where Nigeria no get am. Number 1, Banku. Banku food for Ghana, but Nigeria no get Banku. Nigeria, Tinubu they look for Banku. He no see any Banku for Nigeria, but see Banku, he plenty for Ghana. Nothing if you tell me that Nigeria no get one Banku. Ghana get plenty bag of Banku. You know, nothing if you tell me. Number 2, Akpele. Una no know Akpele again. Now one food they call Akpele for Ghana here. Nigeria no get Akpele. Nothing if you tell me. Now only Egusi and Eba Nigeria get. Number 3, Kenke. Now that name of food be that. Ghana get Kenke where. See Nigeria, I no get one Kenke. Nothing if you tell me. Nigeria just plenty population, but Ghana get Kenke, Nigeria no get Kenke. Nothing if you tell me. Let me tell you. Number 4, Wanche, Ghana Wanche. Nigeria. Una rice is fat, is big. Nigeria rice is very big. You cannot swallow it. But see Ghana rice is slim and tiny. Nothing if you tell me Nigeria get fat. Nigeria rice is big. It is quick soft for mouth. You know sweet. Nigeria rice no sweet. Let me tell you. Nothing if you tell me. Let me tell you. You see groundnut soup and palm nut soup where Ghana get. Nigeria.
Yeah, I don't hear close to 1 week. They never take lights for Nigeria. Nigeria no same big man, no. Never people no same big man. They don't know big man. They don't know poor man. Never people now. Just wait now. Make never organ. I won't go lot for hotel. I'm gonna say, hey, off that lights for that place. Off Abia State own. On me this one. I won't go carry woman on hotel own. That one. Those who get like yesterday. Off them. You don't off them. On me hotel. I they go now. They don't send your papa for here. Poor man get lights. Rich man get lights. But for there now you say, hey, those on the other side will be poor people. Of their own. They never pay. On this side, on GRU own estate, on their own for them. 2 two weeks not on their own. Who pay? They pay half. Give the half off half. But for Nigeria, prepare meter. If you hear say, "Na make an offer more before my light go finish," your neighbor know where to see lights. Everybody go up. Everywhere they that go see. Na prepare meter they use them. Everything na prepare meter, but they see on their lights. So na see through the touch. But for Nigeria, maybe bank come like they say. Governor, they come for this street. Make governor know say light no dey for this street. If you go back off and back here, governor don't go off. Nobody be them off. Guys, say what they do? All of no day. I beg, make I go and I don't want to talk too much. When I come here they like America. For black man country, but they like America. For Ghana, African country. This way they speak other English. What I say? Work. I say, I speak English. Don't even hear my own English. Make I go learn tree. After tree, I go learn guy. After they go. On a long time.
Hey y'all, so I wanted to come and respond to this comment here from my last post, and I'm going to give you guys 3 examples. I wouldn't really say they're habits, it's just the Ghanaian way, but the first one is eating with my hands. Like, there are some dishes that we're supposed to eat with our hands here in the U.S., obviously, like fried chicken, pizza, whatever, but those are considered normal here. But I find myself eating more with my hands, like just whatever foods that I eat. And if I go out to a restaurant, I have to like think about it before I do it. Or here you get crazy looks because it's not as common, and because they know, people here know I'm not a foreigner. For foreigners, people would kind of like overlook it, but it being someone like me, you would get weird stares for eating like certain foods with your hands. So that's 1. 2 is the way you guys use the word please. So normally in America, we would say something like, "Would you pass me the glass, please?" And in Ghana, so we put please at the end. So in Ghana, you guys start off with please. So it will be, "Please, will you pass me the glass?" or something like that. So I find myself saying please first, especially if it's somebody that I kind of hold on a pedestal or have a lot of respect for. And the last one, we call it sucking our teeth in the States. I don't know what you guys call it in Ghana. I've actually never asked, but let me know in the comments below, what do you call it? And I can't hold it like you guys do, so don't come for me in the comments. I know I don't have it like the Ghanaians yet, but like when someone, if I don't believe someone or someone's getting on my nerves or being annoying, it's just like, I can't hold it like Ghanaians. That's a skill I need to learn, but I'm working on it. But anyways, what do you guys call that in the comments? Let me know.
So this lady that was talking about, a lot of foreigners are coming to Ghana and it is becoming expensive. I thought, after saying all that, I thought given the countries that African Americans should move to, I thought she would not mention Ghana. That thing they funny me said. And this man talking about education in the whole of Africa, Ghana being the number 1. Maybe people have not made their research, but it's actually true. You know, when it comes to education in the whole of Africa, Ghana, especially when it comes to our politicians. In Nigeria, they will tell you, there are a lot of Nigerians that will tell you that most, or even some institutions in Nigeria, when you go there, most of the people working there are not even educated. I don't know why they do that though, but Charlie, in Ghana, when go school, I won't do me. So in Ghana, it's very different. And also this African American that is talking about all the time, Ghana police, they stop him. Whenever he's in a car, like they pull up the car and they just stop him. I don't know his face, how his face looks like. I don't know the training that maybe the Ghana police have had. But Charlie, sorry for that. But Charlie, me, I don't know. And this woman too that was talking about Ghana men, or say more like that white lady, say they are fine, but they are character. Charlie, Ghana men, change your attitude. Thank you so much for watching.